setup is nice. I'm actually really loving this setup. Anyways, I'm so sorry. I don't even know where to start. This is gonna be a hell of a ride. I feel like it's gonna be bad. I don't know. Like, not the review is gonna be bad. It's just gonna be bumpy and annoying and crazy. And let's just get into it, shall we? Okay, so I hope because of all of this that you guys are taking care of yourselves, you guys are washing your hands and staying healthy and happy. And also, all the books that are around me are the books that I actually read during my break. So that is kind of what is happening right now. So I'm gonna be going by Grace now. So, you know, you can call me Grace instead of Purple. I'm gonna be reviewing the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. And as you can tell, I cannot hold them up. I mean, look at this. This thing is thick. Can we be like really honest right now? I'm so sorry. If any of you guys like these books, if any of you guys enjoy them, I'm so sorry, but this is not gonna be a good review. Also, I have this habit of moving around the books from one hand to the other, so I'm gonna keep the books down. I'll try to like make it stand up here or something when I'm talking about it, or how about that? That's nice. That's nice. The first book is Assassin's Blade. I'm not gonna pull it out, but you know, Assassin's Blade, it's right here. You know, you can tell, you can see it. I did not read it. Actually, I listened to the audiobooks for all of Throne of Glass. Throne of Glass is a fantasy. I don't know if you could call it YA. I don't think it's YA, but it's fantasy for anybody. Maybe it's YA. So Throne of Glass is about Selena Sardothien, who is a trained assassin, and basically she is captured and put into slave camp or slave labor or something like that. And basically in the first book she's forced, I guess, to go by these trials, which then she becomes like the assassin of the specific king, and she carries out his messed up deeds, pretty much. And I just really wanted to know why Throne of Glass got so much hate. So here I am to explain to you guys why I didn't hate Throne of Glass, but I didn't like it either. Okay, so first of all, in the first book, I just think this is my first like proper negative review, and this is most likely gonna be a rant, so you know, I'm sorry if it's like all over the place, but I didn't collect my thoughts. I DNF'd this series. As you can tell, I DNF'd it. I have this one over here, so let's put that over here. Anyways, that's not the correct order either. So anyways, I'm gonna stop, okay? I'm gonna stop. Let's talk about Throne of Glass. Throne of Glass, she's an assassin. Selena's an assassin. And she mentions that she's part Fae, okay? And I'm sorry, I'm showing you guys that I'm wearing sweats underneath, but like seriously, you're not seeing my pants. I don't know why I would have to wear nice pants. Okay, so basically, Selena is supposed to be an assassin. I'm sorry, Selena, but if you knew how to unhand or unhook yourself from someone, you would do it rather than think about it. Girl, I'm so sorry, but I just don't think that you are capable of doing that. If someone has your arm around your back, you might as well just like figure out a way to unhook yourself rather than say, oh, I could totally take him, but I won't. So then why are you telling me that? Why are you even an assassin? First of all, when she goes to the castle after the prince aka Dorian decides that, you know, she's gonna be his champion, she's gonna win the trials, and she'll do my bidding, or the king's bidding. And I'm like, okay, sure, you know, like that's great. You do that, you know? I get that. That'll happen because he's gonna be the future king. It makes sense. But she is the worst assassin ever. Am I the only one who thinks that? I feel like I might be the only one who thinks that because nobody actually realizes that she doesn't have any assassin training. Okay, maybe after the first book you do see it, but the first book, okay, I think that if someone was staring at you while you were sleeping, I feel like an assassin would wake up and be like, what? Like they would just know you walked into their room. Like she's playing the piano, piano forte or whatever, and Dorian's watching her, and I'm just like, wouldn't she feel him like she's an assassin? Maybe I'm getting confused from ninja to assassin. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's my like, I don't know, but I get super, super hyped up with this book because nothing makes sense. Okay, like someone puts candy on her bed. Someone, by that I mean Dorian, but there are people dying in this castle, people who are actually part of the trials, and they're dying, like good candidates to win, and they're dying, and Selena is just like, oh, there's candy on my bed, let's just eat it. Like, but no, like, do you realize you could be poisoned? You buffoon. You buffoon, that's what she is. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Why am I so worked up? Also, we never get to see any of the trials except like 2 or 3. There's like 10 trials and we get to see the last one and like the first 3 or 4. That's it. And I can't comprehend why. I want to know. Like it would have been so cool to see all the trials, but no, we just get to see 4 and then the rest of them is Selena just complaining that, oh, my bones are sore, but you're an assassin, honey. Okay, I get it. You know, when she was in that labor situation, that camp thing, I don't know, the slave thing, and she probably didn't have a lot of meat on her bones, blah, 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 blah. But I just can't. I don't know, there would be like a level of mental toughness at this point. Like you're 16, right? I think she's 16. She would be okay. Like, you know what I mean? Like, does that make sense? Like she would have to be okay, like eventually enough to, I get it, there's mental health issues in this situation, but we don't even get to see most of them, except the bad dreams that she has because the fact that she was forced into solitary confinement, I think, and it was like super dark, but that's the only thing we really see. I just can't with Selena, honestly. Selena, why are you like this, my girl? Like, I don't hate her, I just don't like that her character is so one thing over the other. Like she'll be girly, but she's an assassin. And like, I get it, like that's what Sarah J Maas tried to make her girly and an assassin, but it just didn't mesh well with the way that Maas tried to do it. There's a love triangle between Dorian, who is the prince, obviously, and then there's the guard, Kale. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Kale. Is he just kale? Like kale, like a kale salad? I don't know. It's Kale, I think. And she picks Dorian in the first book, and then in the second book it's Kale. And you kind of get to see the tension Kale has when Dorian's with Selena, and you kind of see that he's like jealous, and you're just like, bro, you just met her, why are you jealous? Like, I don't get it. Like, I didn't really care for the love triangle. I just kind of wanted the story to progress, and I felt like in the second one we were kind of at a standstill between Kale and Selena's like situation. In the second book, Kale gets kidnapped and you finally get to see the assassin that Selena is, but I kind of wished that was incorporated in the first book. It just doesn't mesh. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, why is Selena so stupid? People were dying and she's just like, oh, let's eat candy. that Dorian sent it, but people were dying by her opponent. Like, please, get a brain. And then we find out that she's actually Fae because she goes to this other real world, this world thing. Basically her ears grow and Kale sees it and he looks disgusted and just, I don't know what it is about Kale, but I get why everyone ships Kale with Selena. I understand it. It just doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. In this situation, Kale had no idea what was gonna happen to, what's her name? Lysandra? Was that her name? I don't even remember the characters in this book anymore. It's been so long. I haven't even talked about it. All I know is that I didn't like it. I couldn't even read The Empire of Storms. Is that the book that I was reading? I think so. I couldn't read it. It was, we'll get there. So, Crown of Midnight was, okay. It was okay. Like, someone who didn't like the first book, I was like, okay, it's okay. We'll move on to the next book. It'll get better. It was okay. It was cute. Like, there was, you know, I'm a sucker for romance. It was cute. It was okay. I didn't really care for it. Air of Fire was one of those, like, third book situations where it was just boring. It was by far so boring that I just wanted to shoot myself in the head, honestly. I didn't want to shoot myself in the head. No, I didn't care, to be honest, but I just listened to it because I had no choice. Because I made this commitment, but I gave up on the commitment right after. I was like, no, I don't want a DNF. I didn't want to, and then I did because I was just so upset with how it turned out. It didn't turn out well, okay? And then we go to, but Air of Fire is when we find out that, I feel like throughout the books we find out that Dorian has power. I think it's Air of Fire when Dorian has like this girl character who shows that she likes him, and she's like a medic or like some kind of doctor, nurse thing, and she basically helps him get a hold of his magic powers and like it helps him out. And yeah, she dies. The king kills her. I forgot the king's name. Dorian's dad kills her. And then we find out that Dorian has powers because that act of killing her just like, I forgot her name. Was it like Sansa or something pretty? Like, it was a pretty name? Was it a pretty name or did I not like that name? I can't remember anymore. But I just felt bad for her because, to be honest, like, I think she deserved so much more, and I think she should have been alive because for Dorian, like, she was perfect, I think, but I know that she had that purpose, and it kind of sucks because like one girl just made like a place in Dorian's heart and then she dies. And that was Air of Fire. Air of Fire also has some Selena's cousin in it. Air of Fire is really just Selena learning her magic and like honing it, and it was kind of boring because we see like Selena just constantly saying, oh, Rowan's just my friend, Rowan's just my friend, Rowan's just my friend. But then when you get into Queen of Shadows, Rowan's not your friend. Also, Manon was a badass, but personally I just couldn't deal with Manon in this book. I didn't hate her, I just found her story, like her chapters, boring and pointless, and I would skip them sometimes. But yeah, it was just there's so many characters, so many characters, too many characters to keep track of how many characters there are, and you would need to make a spreadsheet, honestly. Then we go to Queen of Shadows. I think by far out of every single one, I liked this book actually. This book was fun, okay? Except the fact that Selena became Aelin and we don't know why. Why are you Aelin? She just completely forgets that she's Selena. She just completely just like erases that aspect of her. The assassin part of her is gone. And we're just, left wondering why she's trying to separate that from that part of who she is from herself. Like, why? Like, Selena is Selena because that's what you are. That's who you are. Like, why are you trying to do that? What is wrong? Like, why are you trying to erase that part of your identity? Like, I don't get it. It's I don't know. I didn't like that. I didn't like that she just kept referring to herself as Aylin. Like, if Kale was like, Selena, she'd be like, it's Aylin. And I'm just like, why are you getting mad at him? Like, stop. Your name was Selena. That's how you told everyone your name is Selena. Stop. Also, why was she so heartless? Like, she knew. Okay, so in the third book, the last book, Dorian gets like this little collar tied to him, which makes like this demon, I forgot what they're called, but they're possessing him. And the whole time, obviously, that was the turning point, because I was like, yo, like, things just went down today and I am so here for it. And oh my god, that was why I liked Queen of Shadows, because I was so ready for it. But then Selena decides, oh yeah, Dorian looks like weird and I think I should kill him. And I'm just like, no, don't kill him. He's the king. He's the future king. Don't kill him. Why would you do that? Don't kill him. Please don't kill him. Don't kill him. And she's just raising a sword, and like, I think Kale like knocks it out of her or something happens, and I was so happy because I was like not ready for that, not ready for it at all. I did not want Dorian to die. I was not ready for that. And plus, I was really invested in this book because I really started to like Manon. I loved Manon after that, and oh my god, I was so ready for it. I was so happy, but I hated every other chapter that Aylin showed up in except Manon. I loved all of Manon, Dorian, anybody else's chapters. I loved it. I loved that Manon and Aylin had like a fight off. I loved it so much. I was so here for this, okay? I loved it. And then they went and changed everything in Empire of Stones, okay? Storms. Why did I call it Stones? Empire of Storms, okay? Let's talk, okay? Because I still didn't really love it. Like, now when I look back, I'm like, okay, yeah, I did sort of love it, but I didn't like that Aylin was now really romantically into Rowan, and it just didn't make sense in my head, and I just don't get it. I still don't get it. I will never get it. Like, totally, truly ever get it, because she just kept saying that they're gonna be best friends, but then there's like romantic relationships, and he's possessive, and he doesn't like that this person is talking to her like that, and her cousin doesn't like it that someone's talking to her like that, and she's the queen of whatever place that she's a queen of. Shut up, okay? She's a woman, she can take it. Stop being possessive, stop being jealous, stop. I'm sorry, I'm getting so worked up, okay? That aspect of the whole book was really annoying. The whole romance between Rowan and Selena was weird. Also, in the last book that I DNF'd, I just decided that I couldn't do it because they're traveling somewhere. After she destroys the glass castle or whatever, Dorian is free, and Dorian's basically trying to rule the world, but Aylin's kind of like I don't remember exactly what happens, but basically things get better in the fourth book, okay? In the fifth book, all we see is Aylin being absolutely and annoyingly into Rowan. Like, she's so horny that like it's just annoying. Like, both of them are super horny at that point, and I'm just like, why? Like, this is not the time, okay? The time for you guys to do that is later. later, after you win, after you do all of the good things. Can we not do this right now? Like, I had to DNF because I don't even think I read halfway through. I just read like the first 2 or 3 chapters and listened to the first 2 or 3 chapters, and then I was like, nope, 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 no, no, no. Because I couldn't do it. 1, you tell us Rowan and you are best friends. 2, you decide, you know what, Rowan is a good guy. 3, okay, so Rowan is your mate now? No, oh my god. Like, the fact of the matter is that now that I'm talking about it, I kind of want to go back and read it because, I don't know. This is bad. Like, I think I just love to hate the series. I don't know. Sarah J. Maas's writing is subpar, in my opinion. I'm pretty sure she got better, but my problem, or my qualm, is that her writing is kind of medieval, so it kind of reminded me of Merlin a lot, because in Merlin, like, if you watch that BBC show, it's on Netflix, I'm pretty sure. I don't know about, I think it's on Netflix in Canada here, for sure. Check it out, it's a really good show, but they talk like super medieval to like at least 19th century in there, and the books are kind of written that way too. It would go into medieval and then it would go back into like 21st century and then go into medieval and then go back into 21st century, and it just, what is this wave? Like, what is happening? Like, why are we doing this? Like, why can't you just either stay medieval or 21st century? Like, which way do you want to go? Is there even medieval in this world? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't even give this story a rating because I just couldn't understand how to rate it. Yeah, that's pretty much my like review, my rant review, to be honest. A lot of spoilers. I forgot to mention that. So if you never, it's okay, you don't have to read it. I'm most likely gonna read the next 3, listen to the next 3. The woman who does the narration, Elizabeth Evans, is absolutely amazing. She is amazing. I can't even begin to explain how amazing she is. Like, she does voices for every single character, and every single character has a different voice, and it's absolutely amazing. Like, you know how amazing it is? Also, I forgot to mention, Kale's legs don't work, and apparently we don't get to see him in this book. So, like, yeah, and she wrote like a separate book for that, and I don't know if I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna listen to it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. To be honest, I have no idea. I hope you guys liked this video. Please click the thumbs up button if you enjoyed it. Subscribe. Hit the bell icon to get notified every time I post a new video, and share with your friends. If you enjoyed this video, please share with your friends. It would mean the world to me, obviously, because it'd be awesome if you guys did. And I hope to see you guys very soon in the next video. All right, see you guys. Bye. Also, have a great day. I forgot to mention that. Have a great day. Wash your hands. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And I'll see you again next time. Bye.